What's up, YouTube? Brian here, the Uber fan. So today I wanted to give you guys 3 compelling reasons why you should become a Lyft driver, like, immediately. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't drive for Uber or stop driving for Uber. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying if you're not already a driver for Lyft, there are 5 very, very strong reasons why you should become a Lyft driver today. So let's get to it. The first reason you should become a Lyft driver is because there are some huge sign-up bonuses that Lyft is offering to sign up and become a Lyft driver. When I say huge sign-up bonuses, I mean big enough to where it would make sense to sign up even if you just signed up, did the minimum number of trips, and collected the bonus. To give you some examples, New York is offering a $1,000 sign-up bonus. You just need to complete 100 trips in the first 30 days, and they'll give you $1,000. San Diego is given a $750 sign-up bonus. You just need to complete 75 trips within the first 30 days. Boston also is giving away $750 for a sign-up bonus. Again, complete 75 trips in the first 30 days. It makes sense to sign up, even if you signed up, completed 75 trips, collected $750. $750 on top of what you make. That's a huge paycheck, as far as I'm concerned. Another key point here is in the areas where they're offering very large sign-up bonuses, this should give you guys an indication that there are not enough drivers in your area. So being in a market where there's low number of drivers is hugely working to your advantage, because you're going to get more trip requests. And you're going to earn far more money than you would in a market that is completely saturated with drivers. So I'm going to post a link in the description to the Lyft site, where it has a list of cities and the associated bonuses that apply to those cities, as well as the number of trip requests that you need to complete within the first 30 days. That's huge. Sign-up bonuses, no reason why everyone shouldn't take advantage of this opportunity. The second reason you should become a Lyft driver is because in many markets, being able to drive for Lyft in addition to Uber can contribute to your income greatly. I'll tell you, I'm in the Pittsburgh market, and there are times where Uber is just kind of slow. No surge is happening. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays are generally very slow work days. And but what I find is a lot of times when Uber is slow or doesn't have any surge occurring, if I flip on Lyft often does have prime time areas when Uber does not. And it never really made any sense to me, because if I was a passenger and I seen that that there was surge or prime time with Lyft, I would just switch over to Uber that doesn't have any surge and ride with them. But I've come to understand that there is a huge cultural difference between Lyft passengers and Uber passengers, and I was, I guess, always under the assumption that people rode with both Lyft and Uber, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems that people either exclusively ride with Uber or they exclusively ride with Lyft. There's a very small percentage that actually use both Lyft and Uber. But I'll get into that in a future video. I plan to talk about the cultural differences and some of the key aspects of driving for Lyft versus Uber. That's in a future video. But number two, certainly you can develop a strategy using both Lyft and Uber to increase your drive time earnings and your ultimate bottom line. The third reason you should become a Lyft driver is because of the promotion of tips. Now, I don't get a whole lot of tips with Uber. I do get cash tips with Uber, but I know when I drive with Lyft, I get far more tips driving for Lyft because Lyft promotes tipping and Uber doesn't. But there are key times in which you should really consider driving for Lyft for the purpose of tips. And I'll give you an example, like New Year's and the holidays, period. But New Year's and Christmas, as an example, driving for Lyft, you'll get probably 90% tips. 90% of your trips would include a tip. At least in my experience, that has been the case. I boosted my income like enormously when I started driving, because I used to only drive for Uber during the holidays to take advantage of surge. But then I learned that, well, Lyft also has surge, or prime time they call it. But in addition to that, they promote tipping, and a lot of people tip around the holidays. So number three, keep Lyft